Okay, greetings and welcome. Alright, so when we're working with Wing Chun, we have this principle of the elbow line, the immovable elbow line. And a lot of Wing Chun people say the movable elbow line comes from glides along the body, one hand span to a fist distance, depending what school you're from. And this line moves towards the center line, and then from the center line moves out and forward. So we pull, we hug the inside of the elbow onto the center line and out. And it's done for a defensive reason, that if a person's occupying your center line, striking along the center line, by pulling your elbow onto it, you can defend, deflect, and then strike. And if there is an energy moving or a punch moving along the center line, that is a valid theory. Now, let's say the person who's throwing the strike is moving a little bit off the center line. They're moving directly from their shoulder towards your chin. By pulling your elbow onto the center line, you're actually going to miss the punch and they're going to go straight over the top of you. Or you're going to be in a weaker position. So if you stress test, put a load on your arm, take a chest press bar and pull your elbows onto the center and try hold the bar, you're not very strong. But if you let your elbows come out a little bit and align this triangle and let gravity drop and then push on that chest press bar, you're going to find you're going to have a lot more power. So structurally, you're able to connect your body and relax and connect mass by having the elbow on the bottom of the triangle. So if we go there, that's the bottom of the triangle. That's a really strong line to push. But if I do this and I pull it onto the center, the further it comes into my center, the weaker the shoulder connection becomes and the weaker my punch becomes. This is important because we don't want to sacrifice power for defense when we don't need the defense. If there's nothing there to defend, why pull the elbow to the center line? So a lot of Wing Chun people will always punch that way in a weaker line through that immovable elbow line, and that elbow line should be movable, not immovable. So the lowest position, where you let the elbow drop and you punch from there in a low position, is much more powerful than an inward position. And you can just simply test that on ask someone to hold a focus mitt for you and pump out both methods at the same time, and the lower elbow position will have superior power. So use the immovable elbow line theory when it's appropriate. When there's a force there and you move the elbow in to deflect the force, so I move in and come through, okay, that works. But if I don't need to, I'm in a superior position to move a straight line from my shoulder elbow, let gravity hang and move towards the target. It puts me in a stronger position, it puts me in a superior state of attack and defense, because that elbow line, the outside elbow line, rather than the inside elbow line, gives me more variability in rotation off my elbow position to defend an attack. If my elbow is too far in, then this flank is open. If my elbow's down, I can cover that flank. So it becomes quite obvious that you have to be very, very adaptable with that elbow position to generate a superior structure to use for your Wing Chun system. And it's your direct experience through applying it that is going to allow common sense to prevail and do the best possible model to get the best possible result. So this is very important, that common sense is the controller of what you're doing and how you're doing it. Okay, thank you for your time.